All right, hey guys, here we are. Going to take a look at hole number 3 here. Now, one of the things that you might see that I'll do, I'll bring a Titan. You can get away with a little bit less, but one of the reasons that I want this is for kind of the first shot and the second shot. Should be a very easy shot with a QB. I'm going to go right about 1 per ring, essentially 6 rings there. Full curl, you can see, make sure that I'm not adding any power. That full curl should really get this over and create a very nice angle. So it really keeps it away from the sand, and it's going to give you a much better look up here if you can get all that curl on there. So that's one of the main reasons that I do that there. So let's see what my opponent shot looked like. You can see they have a QB10. A little bit more top spin you can get on this, but it's also not necessary. As you can see, 4.5. It's plenty to get you out there and play as far as you need. So let's see here how my opponent does. Looks pretty good overall. You can see he's picking kind of a different landing zone than I do. You won't need quite as much curl, but it's also, something not worth, you don't want to kind of make it land on more of a side hill. I'd much rather land on the flat there and just full curl it. It's just an easier shot. You don't have to worry about great balls or anything. But here you can see with what we're up against here, we're kind of a mid-ish club adjustment. So with that in mind, you can also see with what I'm doing with my guide, I might keep it just short and to the right, assuming that it will stretch out a bit and come into the left slightly as well. We're going to need to go kind of closer to a min-ish type adjustment. So I'm thinking a little bit more than 5 rings here. So you'll see there's 5 rings. We're going to go, 5.2, 5.3, somewhere in there. So let's see what 5.3 looks like. Did not want that great ball. So that is going to block it out to the right, most doubtedly. Very good chance there with a perfect ball. So you want to take advantage of those opportunities. Try not to jump the gun. I know that was entirely my fault. I know I was early on that one. And that's one of the things that bothers me is when I, make that mistake on my own. Occasionally, you'll get kind of a jumpy needle, something you really don't have control over. But that's not the case there. It's just kind of me just jumping the gun there with my release timing. But here you can see kind of where the opponent's set up. Very similar. It looks like, way too much on the ring adjustment. He's not even close to max club, and he's essentially going max on this adjustment. It's not going to be what you're looking for unless you don't play wind effect. So if you're not playing wind effect, then you do need to go that much. But you can see this is going to block it out to the right. So something that you'll want to be a little bit careful about when you do your own shot adjustments. Keep in mind, mid-distance, max distance. You always want to evaluate that each and every time. So good luck with that hole. I'll catch you guys on the next one.